A good look there at the familiar ivy-covered walls of Wrigley Field on the north side of Chicago. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching's going to be important for these guys, no question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 Chicago Cubs.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals, as their order here this afternoon will look like this. They'll match up against a former wide receiver turned reliever turned starter, the hard-throwing right-hander Jeff Samardzija. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. Mike Trout will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
Leading off the afternoon for St. Louis, center fielder, Mike Trout.
And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one.
First pitch, 120.
The 1-0 pitch. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Blue skies forecasted this afternoon. 58 degrees here at first pitch. Now the 2-0 home. Outside. 3-0 now.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
Now the 3-0 offering. That one's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, just to get me over fastball. Anything to avoid a 4-pitch walk to start the game.
Here he comes, 3-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land foul shy of the wall. Full count pitch on its way. swing at a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. A look here at the scouting report as we'll show you what to expect moving forward from the 30-year-old right-hander.
Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter will get his first opportunity now. Here's the first offering. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Here comes a 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. 2-2 pitch on the way. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Nothing wrong with a pop out and a strikeout when you're out on the mound. And he's saying, I'll take this all game long.
Lee.
Michael Lee will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Now here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Here it comes. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
And this is going to be important against a team like this. You can't let them get into too many hitters counts because they'll tear you apart.
And the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. It's the Cardinals 0. Cubs coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. A look there at the starting lineup for the Cubs now. Seth Hargrove is on the mound to face them. His greatest challenge in this one will be avoiding the long ball. He's going to be staring down some guys that'll be tough outs in this ball game, but it'll be imperative that he keeps the ball in the ballpark. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Starlin Castro will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
The shortstop, Starlin Castro.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Oh, tried to hold back as this is hit back toward the mound. And a rather easy first out.
Well, not the most convincing way to start an inning right here. You're going to see him try to hold back, but he winds up making contact anyway. Sort of an excuse-me swing right there. And this is just an easy chance here on the mound, and that's a quick first out.
In now, Ryan Sweeney. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. You have to figure that sinker's going to be an important pitch for him here this afternoon.
No question about it. Obviously, it's his ground ball pitch, so if you're a hitter, you're going to need to make him bring that pitch up a bit.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now the pitch. And this will be fouled away. One out, nobody on. Now the pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Now here it comes. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
Well, he got caught chasing those first two pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's kind of caught on to their game now. Those are two good takes to get it back to 2-2.
2-2. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are two gone now.
Yeah, and that's the one problem with throwing that heavy two-strike sinker. That's good work behind the plate to keep that ball within reach and then make the play at first.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
First base runner of the ball game now for either team comes with 2 outs here in the home first. Now, with the cleanup guy due next, things all of a sudden could get a bit interesting.
Barry Quintero will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. First pitch coming. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
A runner on first with 2 away. 1-1 on the way. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Here it comes, 2-1. Fouled straight back. Here he comes on 2-2. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Cubs are down quietly. We've played an inning. No score. Nate Walker leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Shortstop, Nate Walker.
First pitch on the way. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Here's the pitch. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. Sweeney will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1.
Well, they took him up the ladder right there with the fastball, and he actually did a pretty good job to get wood on it at all. But it's still an easy play out there in center field.
Number 5 steps in now. Now here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0 home. Swing and a liner. Foul. Ready now on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready with the 2-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here comes a 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. On deck, the left-handed hitting Andre Ethier. 3-2, here it is. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Yeah, that's nice to see a little patience up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Finally, somebody's figured out the importance of maybe taking a pitch or two.
Andre Ethier will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
First offering on the way. Swing and a liner. Foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. He's set, now the pitch. Pitch is high, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
You know, when the pitcher slide steps, he's going to get the ball to the catcher even quicker, and the guy still stole that base. That was great.
Go. 1-1 pitch on the way. And this will be fouled away. 1 out and a runner on second base. Here comes the 1-2. And Ethier will hang around a little longer as that misses to make it 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 offering. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Quintero is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 7, the catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Yadier Molina will stand in here for the first time, looking to pick up that runner from second with 2 away here. First pitch coming. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. He's ready. Now the pitch. Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now behind 0-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
The 0-2 to Molina. And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Barry Quintero will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Left fielder, Barry Quintero.
First pitch to him. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. And you figure to see that change up more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup, you want these guys to know that you've got this pitch in your arsenal. Sometimes pitchers want to hold on to pitches and not show everything right away, but here, you want these guys to be thinking, I know he's got that changeup, so I'd better not sit on the fastball too often.
The 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases. Here's another 1-2. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Batting fifth, right fielder,
Nate Sherholz digs in at the plate. Here's the first offering. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Let's go, Cubbies.
The pitch. Having success with a fastball here. It's 0-2 now.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Here it comes.
Here we go.
Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And that's 3 straight pitches, all over 100 miles an hour. If he throws a changeup for a strike here, that guy's got no chance.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. The 2-2 one more time. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. The 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Yeah, that's a pretty good pitch right there on a 2-2 to finally strike him out, but he got a good look at his pitches out there, so this is one of those at-bats that you can draw from later on in the ball game.
Stepping in now, Donnie Murphy. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
All right, Cub.
1-0 on the way. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Here's the 1-1.
Here we go.
Up high. 2-1 now.
Woo!
2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Here we go.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a base hit.
Well, if these guys are going to do anything this season, he's going to need to be a big part of that offense. And he comes through big time right here with a base hit in his very first at-bat.
George Kataris will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first.
Go.
And here's the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
2-0 now. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. Figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count.
Maybe even taking 2.
Is on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the 3-1 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Bottom of the second here with no score. Here's the payoff pitch. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that ball is gone. Blasted into the bleachers in left. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
And you know, after a month down in spring training, near the end, you start to get a little anxious waiting for the season to get going. I guarantee you, he's been looking forward to this at-bat for about a month now, and he makes the wait worthwhile.
Into the box now, Ryan Roberts. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike.
That's not a sight you want to see this early as a starting pitcher. 40 pitches already.
The 1-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And the one thing this guy will do, he won't give away at-bats. He may not be the most talented guy on the field, but he'll grind you up there.
Now here's the pitch. Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
All right, Robert.
Here he comes on 3-1. Sinker misses, ball 4.
Now there are 2 ways you can go here as a pitching coach, so he's got to make a judgment call out there. He knows what buttons to press with each of his pitchers. Some guys you've got to reassure and be very positive with. You know, other guys, they respond better when you go out and challenge them. Really got to read them the riot act.
Jeff Samardzija will stride to the box as he gets ready for his first AB of the year. Now the first pitch. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. McCabe is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Phil McCabe is ready to go here as we begin the third.
First baseman, Phil McCabe.
First pitch coming. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start an at-bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Here comes the 1-1. fouled back. Now the 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
And the pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
And you can bet they'd love a ball 4 here. Now, that would let this guy have a shot to bunt him over.
Now here's the pitch. Driven the other way, but caught down at third. Definitely well hit, but the leadoff man's retired to start the third.
Well, don't worry. I'll tell you, if you keep hitting the ball like this, sooner or later it's going to even out as the season goes on. Just a little unlucky right there as he hits that ball right at him.
Into the box, Seth Hargrove. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The next pitch. Off the plate again, and it's 2-0.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1.
Boy, I think 2-0, when you're the pitcher, you got to be taken.
You got nothing, St. Louis.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Good fastball that time as he's pulled the count back to even now. It's 2-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
Let's go, Cubbies.
The 3-2 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Once again, a 3-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 3-2 one more time. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Boy, try as he might, he could not put this guy away. And this has got to be the at-bat of the game so far. To make a guy burn through that many pitches and still come out of it with a walk, well, that's a 5-star at-bat in my mind.
Mike Trout will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. Now the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Okay, pitch out.
Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. And Sweeney's there to put this away for route number 2.
I thought for a second that this might make a dent in both the hit and the run column, but he didn't quite get all of it. It's probably the best swing, though, they've had so far.
Matt Carpenter will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Here's the first offering. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. He waits. Now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
His pitch count has really spiked here in the inning. He's up over 50 already.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. A 2-1 offering. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. The 2-2 coming. 2-2 pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's the full count offering. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
3-2, he gets a head start over there at first base, and he's going to wind up paying dividends. He's able to come all the way around to score on the double.
In now, Michael Lee, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Pause, now the pitch. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Never an easy play right there. Just trying to hit your pitcher in stride when you know it's going to be a close play at the bag. And this time the flip comes up just a little too late, and that's an infield single.
Standing in now, Nate Walker, as he swings at the first pitch and lifts a fly ball out to left field. Quintero is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Cards get a run courtesy of Matt Carpenter. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Cubs 2 and the Cardinals 1. Back here with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Starlin Castro gets ready to start out the Cubs half of the inning. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Center fielder number 6, Ryan Sweeney.
Ryan Sweeney will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Now here's the first pitch.
Here we go.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
The 2-0 on the way. fouled back. Now the pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Here's the 2-2 home. Line hard. Foul. Now another 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
And that's the second time he's been set down on strikes so far in this ballgame. He just looks like a spectator. I think you need to be a little more protective up there with 2 strikes.
Anthony Rizzo will dig in. He singled his first time around. First pitch coming. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Pitch on the way. Back-to-back fastballs here as he takes control. 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Here we go.
Now a ball hit high and deep down the right field line, but this is going to wind up foul, as that might have cleared the stadium and made it out to Sheffield Ave.
Come on.
Here comes another 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so he'll need to go to first. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still lead it 2-1. Number 5 will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time.
Second baseman, number 5.
First pitch on the way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Now here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and lay off.
Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
And it goes without saying, but how well this team plays defensively is going to say a lot about how they fare this year. They made it a big priority in spring training, so you hate to see them start making errors here on opening day.
At the plate is Andre Ethier, as he'll swing at the first pitch and send one on the ground to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Well, they've figured out the whole get him on and get him over parts. Now with 1 away, they've got 2 shots at the get him in part. Nice job here to steer that one to the right side.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next 2 pitches, so you got to see if you can get him to chase.
The 0-2 to Molina. A ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that 2-seamer running in.
Just get the out.
Now the 1-2 coming to Molina. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
Yeah, with the runner going on contact right there, this is going to be an RBI ground out as he's in to score and tie this game up.
Stepping in now, Phil McCabe. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Two runs on 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Here's the pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run, no hits in the inning, 1 Cub error, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 2-2. Barry Quintero will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Left fielder, Barry Quintero.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this inning begins with a pitch chopped fouled at home plate. Here it comes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
The pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And the pitch. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Yeah, he had him in good position here. 0-2 to start the inning. He just can't seem to finish him off.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's 1 away.
Oh, that's just a blazer right there. He says, enough with trying to get you to chase. This is mano a mano, and he throws it right past him.
Into the box now, Nate Sherholz. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Now here's the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Some would say he's showing good patience here, waiting for his pitch. But as a number 5 hitter, I think you need to make something happen.
Now the pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. You worry a little about things snowballing from here?
Well, you know, these are 2 teams that don't traditionally care for each other too much, so we've seen this go south before.
May get 4 strikeouts in a row as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
And remember now, he finished off the previous inning with back-to-back strikeouts. And now he started this inning with 2 more. So he's really got it working out there now.
In now, Donnie Murphy. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Give us a title, please, Jimmy!
1-0 pitch now. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Here comes the 2-0. This ball will be chopped foul. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
We're already at 4. Do I hear 5 strikeouts in a row?
Let's go, Cubbies! Let's go, Cubbies!
Now the 2-2 pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. 3-2, here it comes. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, catcher, George
George Kataris will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Now here's the first pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Come on, Cubs!
He's set, now the pitch. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 2-2. Seth Hargrove will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Seth Hargrove.
First pitch coming. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Oh, good spot. On the black for strike 2.
After walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second half out.
Now here it comes. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
How about that for turning the tables to start the inning? Here you are out on the mound thinking, thank goodness I've got the pitcher leading off. But he's got other plans. He gets pretty good wood on this one. He's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he swings and pops this one foul off to the right, out of play.
Pick him up!
From the stretch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
The 1-1 home. And this is swung on and bounced out to the shortstop, Castro. Oh, and this goes right past him. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Yeah, this ball might have caught him in between hops. He might have been unsure which way to turn his glove, over or under the ball. Instead, just goes right through him.
Here's Matt Carpenter as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. You got to say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a big need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
That's good patience at the plate as he drives in his second run of the ball game. More importantly, though, he gives his ball club the lead.
Michael Lee will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. First pitch to him. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the fly out.
Good job there at second base of doing the math in his head and figuring out he can make it up to third. So that puts runners on the corners now with only one away.
Nate Walker will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. First offering on the way. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
Here's the 1-0. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But this is speared by the first baseman.
And if this ball's hit maybe just a little bit harder, he might have a shot at doubling a man off. But since it's hit so softly, he's only going to wind up getting 1 out.
Into the box, number 5. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Are you kidding me?
Now the 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Oh, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
And up at the plate now, he's really in the driver's seat. I don't think they want to walk him, so this should be something good.
(3-1) on the way. Fastball in there, 3-2.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Andre Ethier will get a chance here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame thus far. Bases loaded now with 2 away. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Okay, guys, stop the damage.
And here's the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
Has a look, now the pitch. Sticks with the fastball here as he forges ahead 0-2.
Well, he's still got to make one more big pitch, but this is a great start with the bases loaded.
From the belt, the pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. Kataris is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases-loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Cubs 2. Ryan Roberts will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Second baseman, Ryan Roberts.
Now the first pitch. And that's taken for strike 1.
Boy, that's almost like taking an overhand right from the champ right there. He couldn't even think about pulling the trigger that time.
Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Reed Johnson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Come on,
1-0 on the way. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Now the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Boy, and this is why you're trying to get yourself into good hitters count. This is just right down the middle on 2-0, and swinging at this should be your reward, but he decides to let it go.
To 2-2 now.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
2-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
2 straight strikeouts here to start out the inning, but that's 8 for him now in the ballgame. These guys have really had a hard time figuring them out.
Here's Starlin Castro. Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Here it comes. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. Still a 3-2 ball game. Blake Parker is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 50, Blake Parker.
Yadier Molina will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yadier Molina.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Go back and stay more.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Go home, Cardinals.
Here's the 1-0. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Yeah.
Now here's the pitch. And no doubt about this one, it's in there. 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
The 3-1 is on the way. Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. And the sixth inning opens with a flyout, one away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Phil McCabe.
Phil McCabe will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up. First pitch coming. Too low, 1-0.
Oh, really?
Here's a 1-0. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The 1-2 with one away. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
One thing you learn real quick as a rookie, you don't get any easy at-bats at this level. You got to be thinking up there every single pitch because guys up here, they'll tear you apart if you don't.
Stepping in now, Seth Hargrove, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And now a pitch on the way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
All right, go.
1-1 on the way. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. One, 2. And this is fouled back and out of play. He'll try again, 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Yeah, sort of a pesky at-bat up there. You know he'd just love to fire one more fastball by this guy and be done with this inning.
The pitch. He'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. Two pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's full 3-2.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Full count offering on its way. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
The center fielder, number 27,
Mike Trout will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Here's the first offering. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Now the 1-0 pitch. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that.
They haven't been afraid of coming right after this guy. They've made him have to swing the bat.
2 out with the man at first. Ready now on 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Here's a swing and a miss at the hard splitter, even at 2. He's set. Now the pitch. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals. They're up 3-2. Ryan Sweeney will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Now the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Now here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1.
Nope.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Here comes the 2-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
And that pitch count is 88 now, but to me, he looks good to go.
Here comes a 2-2. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Another try at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
Full count pitch on its way. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Sometimes this is just what you need. You know, you're in the middle innings now. You can grind out a walk, make that guy throw a few pitches, get him into the stretch. That's where you can finally put him away.
Here's the first offering. That's hard hit back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Yeah, that's his second hit so far. He's got 2 of their 4 hits, so at least he's seeing the ball well.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Fernando Vina will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Barry Quintero will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here.
Right here.
Now here's the first pitch. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Trouble spot here, the 2-0. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter's going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
Here he comes on 2-1. Nip the corner, 2-2.
Please win, Cubs.
Here's the 2-2 offering. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 2-2 one more time. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. And there's something he just may well remember for quite a while. His first big league punch out. I'm sure he's hoping it'll be the first of many, many more.
And you hear a lot of pitching coaches talking about pitchers letting their defense do the work. But the truth is, if you want to stick around in the big leagues, you're going to have to take matters into your own hands every once in a while, too. In this day and age, you have to be able to strike guys out if you want to be successful.
Standing in now, Nate Scherholz, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Come on, Cubby.
He's ready now, the pitch. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. 1 there.
Oh, there is so much that can go wrong with this play right here. This will give us a great angle to look at it. Look where he fields this thing. Then as he goes to throw it, stop it right there. He's got no real direct lane to the bag. Now, we've seen guys screw this up all the time. They throw it off the runner's back. They hit someone's helmet. Anything can go wrong. But he's able to avoid that danger here as he gets that force at second base.
Into the box now, Donnie Murphy, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
Come on, Cubs, here we go.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. They're down 3-2. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Carlos Villanueva is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Carlos Villanueva.
Matt Carpenter will step in, an RBI single this last time around.
Third baseman number 13.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Boy, hitting the guy wouldn't exactly be the smoothest way to enter a ball game. He's lucky that one didn't get him.
Now here it comes. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
The 1-1. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Ready on 2-1. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Now a hard liner toward short. And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Well, these guys know the deal from the offensive standpoint. They've got to add on to give their bullpen just a little more breathing room. And this is a good start as he jumps all over this one and drives it for 2 bases.
In now, Michael Lee, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1.
And this is a big spot here in this ball game. You've got to be able to move that guy up 90 feet. It's a must in this situation.
Right here.
Here comes the 1-0. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to 3rd safely here with 1 away.
So a double and a fly ball move a man to 3rd now with 1 away. Now if they could just get another fly ball, it would likely net him a run.
Nate Walker will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Don't let him score. Don't let him score.
First pitch on the way. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
And now with that runner on 3rd and 1 away, you need to stay smart at the plate, realizing that they might be working around you to put you on. So you can't go up there chasing some pitches out of the zone.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
And the infield behind him has come in here, but I've got a feeling he's going to try to handle this one himself.
Come on, let's hold him. Let's stop the bleeding right here.
Here's the 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
And not only was that way high, but you've got to be careful not to airmail one over your catcher's head.
Hold it back right here.
The 2-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here he comes on 2-2. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The 2-2. Fouled back. Another 2-2 offering. Hit high and deep out to left field. Into the seats, and it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you're paying your big horse to do out there. I think he knew he wasn't going to get a fastball right there, so he just stays back as long as he can and then just explodes right through the zone.
James Russell will come on and pitch here with one gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 40, James Russell.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the box, number 5. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
They've already walked him twice already, so I wouldn't be surprised if they worked around him again.
The 1-0. Now a check swing here and a little looper. Roberts has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2.
Well, sometimes when you miss with your location, it actually works to your benefit. I mean, this pitch is further up than I think he wants it, but hey, it works out for him.
At the plate is Andre Ethier. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Here's the pitch. And this is hit well towards the hole. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular all-around play, and the inning is over. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now 5-2 St. Louis. George Kataris will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here.
Let's go one more time, baby.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Please win, turn.
The 1-0 home. Hit hard right back up the middle, and he's got a leadoff single.
Whoa, that's what you call chuck and duck right there. This ball's going to come screaming right back at him. He doesn't have any time to get the glove up, and it gets safely on into center field.
Ryan Roberts will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Come on, Robert.
Now here's the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Ethier is back near the ivy as he makes the catch for the first out.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Darwin Barney will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 15, Darwin Barney.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. One-oh. Oh, lots of real estate on the right side of the infield here as he steers this one into right, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
Starlin Castro will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
First pitch coming. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Now he's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
The next pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right side. One pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Now the rookie deals on 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
These guys really haven't had all that many great chances offensively. So, you know, they'd hate to see this threat go by the boards. Not a good time for a strikeout at all.
Ryan Sweeney will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. First pitch coming. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. The 1-2. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Cubs strand a couple, and the deficit remains 5-2. Pedro Strop will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Pedro Strop.
Yadier Molina will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
And Oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
One thing this team cannot afford is for him to get hurt early in the season. Luckily, though, looks like he's going to be all right.
Phil McCabe will dig in. Took a cold third strike his last time. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. First offering on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
On the way. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Throw in time as he's called out on a very close play at second.
Oh, my goodness. I'll tell you, if I had a base hit taken away by a runner getting forced out by an outfielder, well, you'd have to put a straitjacket on me because, you know, I didn't get many hits. That's just a really bad read right there and a real waste of a base runner.
Alan Craig will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 21, Alan Craig.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. One-0 pitch now. And now a check swing, but did he hold up in time? No, swung the bat, says Clyde Washington. It's strike 1. The 1-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here comes a 1-2. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. I'll tell you, he's already hit one guy. He is not afraid to work inside.
No, and as much as I hate to say it, pitchers have just as much right to the inside part of the plate as you do.
Here's the 2-2 home. And a bouncing ball, foul. Ready with another 2-2. This is hit on the ground, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Roberts for 1. And he'll have to hold on to it there as the takeout slide had him well off balance.
Well, this is a pretty smart decision here at second base. He's got that clock running in his head, so he knows he's about to take a shot. So at that point, why risk throwing this ball into the dugout or into the 10th row? He just absorbs the hit, and he hangs on to the baseball.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Here comes the 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
This is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
The 2-2 coming. And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Cards leave one. They're still out in front, 5-2. Trevor Rosenthal is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Trevor Rosenthal.
Anthony Rizzo will dig in. He singled his last time around.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ball one.
Ball one, no strikes.
The 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
2-0 count. The pitch. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Here it comes, 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And it's a foul ball. Now the 2-2 pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Payoff pitch coming. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Barry Quintero will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
And time's getting short here. You don't want to have to face that closer in the 9th inning needing 3 runs. They need to cut that gap down somehow.
Now the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
And that swung on and fouled straight back. Another try at 2-2. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
Nate Scherholz will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
First pitch to him. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. 1-0 on the way. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
2 out, nobody on. Ready with the 2-1. Hit hard but foul as that finds the stands over the Cub dugout. Here now the 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
3-2 pitch. Struck him out as his woes continue as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Matt Carpenter will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Baseman number 13, Matt Carpenter.
And here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Here it comes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Now here's the pitch. Good take there, and it's 2-1 now to the St. Louis third baseman. The 2-1 home. Swing and a liner. But this is going to get foul. Woo! 2-2 pitch on the way. Hit hard to the left side, but caught out there at shortstop by Castro. Tough break there as the leadoff man's retired to start the ninth.
Oh, they came right back at him with another heater right there. He wasn't surprised at all. He might have been sitting on that pitch. But hit it right on the button. It just wound up being right at somebody.
Standing in now, Michael Lee, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Here's a 1-0. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now the 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two, 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
Two. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
And for as hard as he throws, he's not just a thrower out there. I mean, this is pinpoint accuracy with his fastball. He puts it right on the knees on the inside corner. Not a whole lot you're going to do with that pitch.
Nate Walker will stand in again, and we'll take you back to the 7th inning. This was a 2-run home run, and it was one of the key blows in the ball game thus far. First pitch coming. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the pitch. Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. And it remains 5-2. Paul Lee is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 15, Paul Lee.
Donnie Murphy will step in, a ground out victim his last time.
Bottom of the 9th, third baseman, Donnie Murphy.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way.
Here we go.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. McCabe is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the 9th.
And with a 3-run lead here in the 9th, you'd like to make sure that you can take care of that leadoff guy so they don't get anything started right off the bat. So that's a good job to take care of him here for the first out.
George Kataris will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Now the first pitch. And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1. The pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count. Now here it comes. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 home. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Yeah, and now just 1 out away from wrapping up this one, and that would certainly be a good way to start the series if they could take game 1 on the road.
Ryan Roberts is the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th. Now the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
These guys would like to at least get someone on base here in this bottom of the 9th. Got to make them sweat a little.
Now the pitch. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
Now here's the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking on the final out, so that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Now the 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch here to end it. And the Cardinals move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
And a good job here to come in and finish this one off. And in doing so, he's going to pick up his first save of the year.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
And you have to feel good for that guy right there. The games finally count, and he comes out on opening day and turns in a great performance. Now, that's how you want to get your season started.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 5-2. So long from Wrigleyville.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Cubs, 2 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.